In this program, students are nominated as a 7th grader, and they can nominate themselves or teachers can nominate, and then we have an application process from there. In the summer, our biggest event is where the 8th graders are trained to become mentors to the 6th graders. So they come in the summer for the big web event where in 2 days they are trained on everything that they're going to do with their 6th graders. And then we have a welcome event for our new 6th graders where they come and they get to meet their herd, which is kind of like the homeroom. So they get to meet fellow 6th graders. So this is the first time where they're meeting kids from other schools. And
the excitement in their eyes that day is magical, isn't it?
Yeah, it's their first big opportunity where they get to show themselves as leaders.
Yes.
Because they take on, and that day with the 6th graders, it's all them. They are running the activities, running the programs, and it's a real beautiful thing because even today, a 6th grader walked up to their 8th grade web leader and said, "Are you going to be with us this morning?" And unfortunately, the 8th graders say, "No, I'm not with you guys today, but I'll see you another day." And so it's great to see that bond and that relationship that they've.
But also, I think the
create.
6th graders are like, "Hey, I know an 8th grader," and they fist bump in the hallway when they see them. Like it gives them a connection when they walk into the door. That they also know the bigger kids in the school too. Don't you agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we definitely have a very diverse crowd
For sure.
of these leaders. And I think that that's important so that students can really find somebody that they identify with.
For sure. Yeah, I was going to say they're so eclectic in their group and how they come together. It's magical. It's really. And then we also offer in 8th grade an elective course called Student Leadership. And the kids actually got to pick the class. I have 15 students currently enrolled. I'm hoping to get that up as we repeat the process. I think the most magical part of that is students are intimidated by the word leader, and they don't see themselves as leaders. And I think that's been, to me, the highlight of this class is for them to be given, they haven't had the opportunity to actually be given leadership roles, and how they just take that and they're so prideful of what they do. That class is learning not only the characteristics of leadership, so Monday through Wednesday they are working the lessons, Thursday they're doing the reflection, and then how do you put that in action? What does that look like in your life? What does that look like in your school? And they have Friday project days, and they could be working the food pantry, they might be making a poster, they might be asking, they made signs for the bathroom, "Do not destroy our schools, and here's why." They might simply just work in a group of 2 or 3 people. And this week was looking at each other and seeing what positive attributes that you see in that other person. And that was just powerful for them to hear that from their peers, to recognize that somebody's watching them and what characteristics they pick up on. They're figuring out ways that what leaders look like, what's going to look like going forward, what does it look like in the classroom, in the hallway, what it looks like in their homes.
It's building that deeper sense of community. And when you have that deep community feeling, you want to do your best.
Yes.
And you
trying to
have that
impress.
pride.
Yes.
It turns into, this is a place where I want to be.
Yes. Agreed.
Which can transfer over into academics.